Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So striding in, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Popped up low over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Joe Musgrove will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Damon gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it, and that one is gone!
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 299 in his career. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. At the plate now, Willie Adames. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lowe, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Popped him up. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and he misses it. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. And not in time as the run scores. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Ground ball left side. Adames picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error. And a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Johnny Damon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, center fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. A run for the... So striding forward now, Cole Tucker, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go the Pirates. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kramer has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Lowe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to... Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Reynolds sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many.
And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
At the plate, Colin Moran. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Colin Moran goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gregory Polanco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, couple of singles to his credit thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's got to hurry. Another 0-2 coming. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 8 and the Pirates 1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Jacob Gone.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he got another one here. He strikes out the in order to go the Pirates. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Willie.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Robbie Erlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Johnny.
In now, Johnny Damon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into second, and now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Into the box, Ryan Reynolds, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
So it was a swinging strike three. Ryan Reynolds goes down to become the first out in the sixth inning. 0-1, here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is. Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dawson swings, and this one is hammered to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Brandon Lowe will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here comes the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fouled off. The 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Michael Feliz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Mike Zunino. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Johnny Damon. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. A two-run job by Andre Dawson. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Richard Rodriguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Frazier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready now, Willie Adames. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. In now, Brandon Lowe. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his fourth in the ballgame as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Kyle Crick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit on the ground to short. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Now batting, Colin Moran. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-2 once more. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kevin Kramer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, have an AB right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Damon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Frazier is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Reynolds is there, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Cole Tucker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
He'll whip this one to first in time. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Willie Adames. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Reynolds is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the one, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that.